All right, just want to give a quick review, rundown over the Tamiya 1/16 scale full option Tiger One RC tank. I built this for a friend of mine. He wanted me to build this for him, and he wanted me to do a couple things. He wanted me to definitely put Zimmerit on it. Even though this is an early Tiger, he wanted Zimmerit on it, so not a problem, can do that. And I kind of loosely based this build, I say loosely, off of a Tiger One, I think that was in Panzer Company Hummel, that fought around Siegen, if I'm pronouncing that right, Germany, around 1945. It's kind of loosely based on that vehicle. It's not a 100% accurate depiction of that vehicle, but I just kind of used it as a guide for, let's say, a rebuilt, remanufactured early Tiger One that ended up fighting on the Western Front in 1945. So that's kind of the quote, air quotes there, historical background of it. So some of the things that I did to it. So yes, I did add the Zimmerit. I did put engine screens back here on the back. I also added a C-hook. Since this is the FIFO, air cleaner delete, all that air canister cleaning filter boxes back here are deleted, and all the hoses for that were deleted, and kind of cleaned that rear deck up a little bit. I did put magnetic wheel hubs, so you can just pop these off if you need to take the tracks off, whatever. It's a little easier to take the drive sprocket off, and then you can just pop those right back on, no problem. Another thing I did was the headlight cables right there, and then I did like butterfly nuts right there that hold down the tow cables and the gun cleaning rods. So I got that. I did put ball bearings in the idler wheels back here, just kind of help with rotation and lessen friction. It does have a metal antenna. On the bottom of these tanks, there are a lot of screws that Tamiya uses to hold down the rails for the suspension, torsion bars, and that hold the gearboxes. I replaced those with hex nuts. All the insignias on here, like the Balkan Cross and the turret numbers, are all masked and painted, so there's no decals on this tank. I painted the tracks over the, so they're not just that, gray plastic. They come in the kit, so the tracks got weathered up. And then I did add a commander's vane sight up here. You can just see it right there, and a little right there. Some tanks had that, some didn't. So I thought, well, this one will get it. Just that little extra attention to detail. There is, I used clear plastic sheet and then just kind of put some Tamiya clear green paint over that. So there's some armored glass back behind the little driver's vision port there. And of course deleted the smoke dischargers that were on here, and installed the TBU base right there. And this loader's hatch will be the on and off switch. That's where that'll go. And it does have this drilled out right here for the IR emitter, where the turret machine gun would go. That's drilled out, and the IR emitter for the TBU system is mounted right behind that. Little close-up of the engine deck screens there. Some weathering on the exhaust. The jack back here. C-hook, I think that looks like a pretty good spot for it. And then this is the cable for mounting the tracks. But yeah, the decals really don't set over this Zimmerit, so you really got to paint it on. There isn't much of a workaround with decals when it's got Zimmerit. You're going to have to get a mask and paint them on. You know, and same for the turret numbers. So yeah, it got a light weathering on it. Doesn't come out too bad. A little bit of chipping, some pin wash here and there, but overall I think it came out pretty good. This is like my 6th one that I've built, 6th Tiger, and I've done a total of 30 Tamiya tanks or Henlong tanks that I've either built and or painted for other people, including the ones I built for myself. So kind of a neat little hobby for sure. Definitely a lot of fun, and you know, and you're glad when the project is over with and it's you can move on to the next one, which I already have. I've already started the M4A1 Sherman, and I've got almost one side of the track complete, but that's going to be a separate video. Then I also I'm going to do a box review of the Schwinn wagon. So yeah, some videos will be coming here soon. What else? I think that's pretty much it. The Sherman, the Schwinn wagon are the next two things that are kind of what I'm working on. So anyways, I hope you give it a like, and if you have a comment, please leave something down below, and thanks again.